40 years, Rowan Ziffer has been the go-to law firm.
Once again, time to kick the tires and light the fires. And for you to join us in the finest of FOC programming available on the internet. And what do I mean by that? Well, the only person here who's not buying a crap ton of books to flip them on eBay next week, when they're off pre-order. So, come check me out. And this is the unbiased opinion of the ULTRAMAXIMUS, and I thank you all for joining us here. It is another fun-filled Friday night. I could normally be actually at the Orlando Critical Mass on my BMX, actually tearing it up, but instead I'm here with you this evening, and that's fine. We got some fine comic book content to cover here this evening, and of course the Secret Variant is your final stop for final order cutoff. And we're going to cover everything that's due at your Lunar distribution networks by 4/30/2023, and then some stuff that's 5/1/2023 as well. So stick around for that, of course. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you're watching on the rewind, and of course I do appreciate you the most. Click the notification bell for notifications for when we do go live. Of course, liking and sharing the video is highly encouraged. Smash that like button right now. And of course, with 1,100 plus of you guys, we're knocking on 1,200. Let's get to 12. Let's get to 12 hundo. And let me get this thing away. I'm also on Rumble, and if you guys have been following, it's another place to watch. But I got to try to find a way to integrate the chats. That's going to be like the next big thing, is how do I get all the chats in one spot so I don't miss anybody? Okay? Download Rumble. It is the future. Next episode of the Raw Report is going to be lit, because then I get to brag and show you guys all the stuff that I picked up over the last couple of months. I haven't really been picking up much, which is one of the reasons why I haven't done one of those episodes. Because I bought a whole bunch of Mylars thinking that I was going to do a whole bunch of things, but it didn't go down that way. Daniel, good to see you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Comic Crusaders. Drunken Chat will be live on that channel as well later on tonight. Newbie Comics, and some of the other friends. And of course, Mighty Mel V and the Spec Matrix may be making a return tonight. I don't know. We gotta see. Gotta see how I'm feeling. Got a lot of family life stuff, you know what I mean? This is what I need people to understand. I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. And I'm this good at it for fun. So just imagine if I got enough follows and actually did this thing full time. How awesome would my content be? And of course, you can contribute to the cause by allowing me to sell you some of the books from my collection. You can find me at Collection Curations. Currently, right now, we are only... let's not worry about that. On the radar, of course, for all my radar friends, thank you. And you want to come join us? Talk about a lot of things over there. All good. And of course, Super Chat isn't active, but direct support can be had at Cash App ULTRAMAXIMUS. If you're feeling it. WandaComics.com, of course, helps keep your comic collection stacked with the best stuff. Drew will take care of you. So if you do happen to see a book for sale on his eBay page, or on his IG page, or on his whatnot page, and you are worried, is the guy going to ship it right? Is it going to come in good condition? Yes, to both. This is one of the reasons why Drew, is one of my go-tos for a lot of books. And I got to thank him because a lot of the books in my collection came from him, especially the really good ones. ComicBarricade.com, of course, help keep your comic books upright in your boxes. And you know what? You can use my code ULTRA, get you 10% off of your order, and help keep yours upright too. Don't forget the soundtrack that you're listening to, of course, provided by our wonderful friends over there at White Bat Audio. Subscribe to them on YouTube, of course. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, whitebataudio.com, and on Spotify. And then the variant artist legend himself, Mr. Herd S. Eric, doing the logo work for the ULTRAMAXIMUS logo on this channel. How about them apples? Huh? All right, everybody. So, yeah, let's get this thing cranking. Is my camera working? There's the camera. It's working. Welcome to my Empire of Dirt, everybody. I am the ULTRAMAXIMUS. Welcome to the secret variant. This is your Raw Report Special Edition where we cover final orders from top to bottom. And what do I mean by final orders? Well, final order cutoff happens to be this thing that your comic book shop is going to be doing in order to order their books for their shelves. And can you blame them? What they need to do is they need to make sure that you watch a show like the secret variant or go through the FOC list and secure all the books that you wish to get your name down for. Now, in doing so, we are, of course, taking a look at books coming out in the future. So this means that we're going to be looking at some books that are going to be spoilerific. You might see a cover or something that might give away a little bit of the story that you might be missing, especially if you've not been to the store in a week or two. This is just the name of the game. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, everybody. We're going to go through the list from top to bottom from previews and Lunar distribution, and whether you are a speculator, whether you're a reader, collector, or you're a store yourself. This show is for everybody to gain a piece of knowledge. And I'm sorry that I'm tapped into the Matrix, and this is what allows me to be just a good comic book nerd. But trusted comic book nerd is the name of the game here. So thank you all for joining, and let's get this show on the road. So we're going to go publishers top to bottom, and our first publisher up this evening is going to be Aftershock. And they're giving us the Bulls of Beacon Hill issue number 5. The only book. Archie Comics is giving us the Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest number 314. Dan Parent. Artists, Writers, and Artisans is giving us Black Tape number 4 of 4. Now, this is your cover A. This is your Dan Panosian. This is your Carrie Nord variant. But that's not the only book from them. This here is Black Tape number 4 of 4. And this is your cover C, your Chris Ferguson Heavy Metal Homage variant. This is your 1 of 15. And that is wrapping it up. Comics Experience. Now, this is a Lunar book, but it didn't show to be under the Lunar distribution. This showed to be under previews, and it says orders are due 5/1. So get you 7 Years of Darkness, third printing, issue number 1. Next up, we've got Keen Spot, which is giving us Biden's Titans versus AOC, cover A. They are teammates no more. It's AOC Chaos. And then here's the cover B, the San Juan AOC Explosion. This one is hilarious because this right here is the Johnny Depp versus Elon Musk for the love of AOC. Here is the AOC cover D. The cover E blank, the San Juan Virgin Holofoil, And then there's going to be the Real News variant, which is your 7-copy incentive variant. So good luck on that one. Mad Cave's up next, which is giving us The Exorcist Never Die. Now, this may be available through Lunar Networks as well as your previews network, so check with your store on when the final orders are due, but try to get them in by Sunday just to make sure. That's why my final orders say now due by Sundays, just to make sure you guys aren't missing out on your books, and that's why I'm doing my show 2 days earlier than I used to. Hunt, Kill, Repeat, number 3. Oni Press, and this is, of course, Lunar distribution orders due for Rick and Morty number 5, but here's your cover A. And then here's your cover B. Next up, we got Source Point Press, which is giving us Ben Mortara and the Thieves of the Golden Table, number 3 of 4. Cover of Darkness, Femme Fatales, 1-shot. The Curse of Cleaver County, number 3, cover A. There is the cover B. And then this is your 1 in 10 incentive variant cover. Almost spilt my coffee. I have a feeling this one's going to be popular. Just even if the book doesn't do too well. I don't know. Somebody got it down for a purple-haired Betty, right? And then Deep Park, number 3 of 4. And I don't know what is going on here. But, Anyway, Franklin and Ghost, number 2 of 8. Cover A with a Kit Wallace. Here is the cover B. And then here is Hope, Volume 2, number 1 of 4. Nightwalkers, number 5 of 5 with a cover A and a cover B. And then we got Valiant, already at Valiant, right? Exo Man of War Unconquered, number 3 with a cover A by Liam Sharp. We got the cover B by Ruben. And then we got this one right here, which is a throwback if you're not able to catch the homage. Well, yeah, you are. Exo Man of War Unconquered, number 3, cover C, your pre-order bundle edition. Vault. These are your Lunar Network Vault books. So Barbaric, Hell to Pay, number 4. And then the cover B to go along with that one. Door to Door, Night by Night, number 6, cover A. Door to Door, Night by Night, number 6, cover B. Whatnot Publishing is up next with North Valley Grimoire. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Grimoire. Issue number 1. There's your cover B. Your cover C by David Nakayama, which is, in my opinion, one of the better looking covers. This one's not too bad either, the Rockwell. But, yeah, Nintendo homage, of course. And then we got the cover F, which is your blank. And then your 10 copy, also by Rockwell. No, you didn't miss it. We still on the indies, so you're good to go. Thanks for joining. North Valley cover H is your Virgin. And then here is the really one, the one that caught me by surprise. And look, I know I said the other art was better, and it is. The Nakayama art is better by far. But I know Sean Murphy fans will probably dig this one. But it looks just like a Sean Murphy cover. North Valley Grimoire, number 1 of 6, cover J, which are Mission Impossible homage. We're through Whatnot. Next up, we got the Boom Studios. The Dune House Harkonnen, number 5 of the 12-issue miniseries. Here is your cover A. Here is your cover B. The 10-copy incentive. And the 25-copy incentive. Cover E is your FOC reveal variant. And then there's also going to be this cover F unlockable variant cover, which was yet to be decided. Expanse, the Dragon Tooth number 2 of 12 with a cover A by Christian Ward. And then the cover B is your Young variant. The 10 copy incentive by Yoon. The 25 copy incentive by Mortar. Harrower number 4 of 4 cover A. And then the cover B is your 15 copy incentive by Maria Wolf. That's pretty wild looking. Neighbors number 3 with cover A by Mercado. The cover B by Lee. And then the 15 copy incentive by Danny. That's it for Boom. We're on to Dark Horse already, which is All 8 Eyes number 2 and the cover B. Hairball number 3 of 4 cover A. And of course, they had a lot of weird notes how they need to be please order under parent of a different diamond code. So make sure that you check with your LCS and order under the correct diamond code. Otherwise, you may miss out. And then here is your cover B. Star Wars High Republic Adventures number 6 of 8. And like last time, for issue number 5, yeah. I mean, it's on Dark Horse now. It's even less ordered in most cases. And look at the frenzy the last issue has just caused. The cover's not revealed yet. Neither is the Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 5 of 12, cover A. Now, does that mean you're going to go ham and order these? Are you a Star Wars collector? Do you like gaps in your collection? No? To both of those? Well, then, yeah, maybe. Here's the cover B placeholder as well. So they didn't show you anything like last time. Survival number 2 of 5. And that's going to wrap it up for Dark Horse. So, what you gonna do when Star Wars Mania runs wild on you, brother? You gonna catch that FOMO? You gonna go run to the stove? I think so. Now, Dynamite doesn't care about your FOMO. They got Darkwing Duck with Leslie Leary Lee giving us the cover A. Here's the cover B by Mirka and Dolfo. She's good at this too. Cover C. The cover D by the one and only Forstner. Cover E. 10 copy incentive. Another 10 copy incentive. 15 copy incentive. 20 copy incentive. 25 copy action figure incentive. The Liquidator. What's up, Mojo? The 30 copy incentive variant. The 40 copy. And then the 50 copy Forstner variant. But now we're getting into the metal. And then there's another premium version for that one. As well as the Undolfo limited version. And if there's a limited version, it's going to be one of those $49.99 suggested retail prices. The metals are suggested retail price of $100. Cover Q is going to be your FOC original art. And then we've got the other FOC Hacer original. There is the Hacer black and white. Mojo Quid... You know, because good is so subjective, I would say maybe or maybe not. Darkwing Duck number 5, cover T, and there's your 10 copy incentive variant, and there's your 10 copy incentive variant, another 10 copy incentive variant. Oh, here we go. FOC incentive Hacer Virgin, and then the 10 copy FOC incentive Stags Virgin. Oh, okay, so... Every now and then, Soza Micah will come out and hammer you with a just amazing piece of art. That is what has happened here. Vampirilla versus Superpowers number 1 with a cover A by Soza Micah. Trade dress is in in the right spot to make you want to buy the incentive. You'll see when I get to the 20 copy. Vampirilla versus the Superpowers #1 with a cover B by Leslie Lee Reilly. The cover C by Yoon. The cover D by Linsner. The cover E by Puebla. The cover F is the cosplay variant. G is your blank. 10 copy incentive Souza Micah tint. Now, yes. 10 copy Yoon black and white. 15 copy Linsner black and white. 15 copy Puebla black and white. And there it is in all its glory. The 20 copy Souza Micah Virgin incentive variant cover. So it's not an FOC variant, which means you have to order the regular copies in order to get this variant. Who knows if it'll do well, but if you're a Souza Micah fan, you're probably picking that one up. Vampirilla versus Superpowers 20 copy incentive cosplay Virgin. 25 copy Puebla Virgin. 30 copy Linsner Virgin. 40 copy Yoon Virgin. 50 copy Leslie Lee Reilly Virgin. Souza Micah gets the medal. So if you're hardcore, the medal variant's probably going to be one you're going to chase. Again, remember the medals are a suggested retail price of $99.99. Talk to your LCS. And if all these people don't treat you like they used to, well, then Chitlins Green and Cornbread over at the Drunken Pool Box will kick in like that turbo booster. Vampirilla versus the Superpowers #1. Cover S is the FOC Lee incentive. So Jay Lee doing an FOC variant. Here's another FOC by Quilano. And then we got a red blank authentic variant. A 7 copy Leary black and white FOC. 7 copy FOC Souza Micah black and white. This one's going to be the consolation prize for everybody who does not catch the 20 copy. There, I said it. The 7 copy FOC incentive Lee line art. The 10 copy FOC Quilano. The 10 copy FOC incentive Lee Virgin. Wrapping it up for Dynamite. All right, we're all the way into IDW, which has had some troubling news this week. But you know, this is what happens when you run out of Transformers books. Breath of Shadows #5, cover A. Cover B, and that's a gross cover. But some people are going to be down with that. Breath of Shadows #5, cover C. 10 copy incentive. My Little Pony #13 with a cover A. Here's the cover B. And the 10 copy incentive. Sonic the Hedgehog #61. Sonic the Hedgehog #61 with a cover B. And then here is your 10 copy incentive with the Metal Sonic. Star Trek Defiant #4, cover A. Here's the cover B. And this is the cover C by Woodward. But then there's a 10 copy incentive, a 25 copy incentive, and then the full incentive art. I gotta say, Worf was badass in Picard Season 3. Just so we're clear, Star Wars is the past, Star Trek is the future. Star Trek DS9 Dog of War #3, cover A. Star Trek DS9 Dog of War #3 is the cover B. Star Trek DS9 Dog of War #3 with a cover C. And yeah, you guys ever seen that one video of the dog with the knife in his mouth chasing people? Yeah. 10 copy incentive is your Hernandez black and white. 25 copy incentive there for you with the Borg Corgi. And a 50 copy incentive for you. It's only because of the fandom, not Showering and mutations that caused the T virus. That's why. Anyway, 50 copy incentive, full art, Kang. And I got to admit, the first 2 seasons of Picard were kind of trash. Season 3 was excellent. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Image is giving us Ambassadors #1 with a 3rd printing special edition. So you guys remember not too many months ago when Image botched an FOC and put a second print on FOC for a second time, had backlash from the community, and then said not doing any second prints anymore. And then 8 billion genies happened, and they said, oh. Yeah, well, we did the same thing about incentive variants before, so let's just go back on our word. Here we are, everybody. Ambassadors #1 with a 3rd printing. Ambassadors #3 with a 2nd printing. And Ambassadors #5. So make sure you order your copies. Cover B, black and white. Cover C, Laniel Francis Yu. Dead Romans #3. The cover. So that's cover A, and then it went to cover C, and I don't know what happened to cover B. So my apologies. I guess the cover B is probably the incentive, and I might have missed that one. So there's your cover E by Marikonovic. Dead Romans, everybody. Dead Romans. The Forged, #3. Indigo Children #2, 2nd printing. Indigo Children #3. Kaya #8, cover A. Kaya #8, cover B by Tula Lotte. King Spawn #22 with a cover A. And then this, if this really is how they're going to do the variant cover, where it's just the King Spawn logo, no trade dress, bro, I'm in. They should have been doing this a long time ago. That looks fire. Nemesis Reloaded #1, also getting a 3rd print special edition. The 2nd printing of issue #4. And then the 2nd print of Nightclub #4. Nightclub #5, cover A. And the cover B, black and white. Radiant Pink #5 of 5 with cover A. And what was probably going to be an incentive variant, but is now appearing to be open order, the cover B by Montez. Summoner's War Awakening #2 of 6. Supermassive 2023 one-shot. Cover B to go along with that. And then this is the 25 copy incentive variant for the one-shot. Terror War #2. Time Before Time, cover A. So this is the end of the story arc. So, yeah. Cover B is hitting. Vanish #7 with a cover A by Ryan Stegman. And here we have somebody who looks an awful lot like Union. Remember Union? I actually managed to find a newsstand variant of the Union #1. But Union was like a book that I wanted more of. I wanted a lot more of. I wanted to see that book do well. I never did finish the story. Maybe I'm going to have to read it. Image Comics back in the day, baby. Vanish #7, though, gets cover B, as well as this cover C, and then this 10 copy incentive cover D. Oh, but 25 copy incentive Johnson Virgin, 50 copy incentive Sanford Green, and then a 75 copy, a 100 copy, a 250 copy incentive Stegman Raw. Then there's going to be this incentive Stegman foil layer. Inquire with your store. What's the furthest placed? Number 13. There's the cover B. And the cover C was your 10 copy incentive variant cover. But sadly, no more vinyls. Hasn't been that way for a while. Here's the 25 copy incentive to go along with it, though. Just a version of the other covers, right? Right? DC Comics with their final Lunar distribution orders due this Sunday, 4/30/2023. We've got Action Comics 1055 with a cover A. Cyborg Superman returns. I remember all these guys: the Eradicator, the Good Superboy, Steel, and of course the Cyborg Superman. I'm sorry, this is really good coffee, and I'm actually kind of drained. I haven't been able to get more than an hour and a half of continuous sleep in like the last 2 nights, so exhaustion. Action Comics 1055 cover C, David Tulaski cardstock variant cover. Action Comics 1055 cover D, Bernard Chang, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month cardstock variant cover. This is your 25 copy incentive. This is the 50 copy foil variant cover. So look, if you're a fan of Cyborg Superman, this is probably going to be a book you're going to chase because of the 50 copy foil. City Boy! Now, to all my fellow City Boys out there, did you know the new hustle? I shared this one with my friends, and one of my friends replied, City Boys, we up. you darn right we up. So, I don't think this guy is City Boy material. Because he does not look like the type of dude that when he asks a girl to let me see her phone to put your number in it, to go into her Cash App and Cash App himself $2,000. Yes, I saw the video of it. I shared it to my friends. There is a video out there of some girls screaming to not trust these dudes with their phones because some dude Cash Apped himself $2,000. City Boy! So this guy doesn't look like it. He looks like he's reading Something Is Killing the Kids, though. He's wearing the mask still. So I guess that's cool. And Yuck Leaves on the cardstock variant cover. The cover C, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month cardstock variant. The 25 copy Michael Choi cardstock variant cover. And here is the Achilles heel for all of you with that design variant DC Chase. It's a 50 copy incentive. Now the good news is it's on a book that, I don't know, might get ordered. You want to check to see what the returnability is on this one. Because if it's a heavily returnable copy, yeah, you shouldn't pay too much for that one at $50. DC Pride 2023 one-shot with a cover A. The wraparound cover B. The cover C, Oscar Vega variant. And then the cover D, Jen Bartel foil variant. You have a one variant cover of that one. The cover E, 25 copy incentive. The 50 copy incentive, Jen Bartel variant. And then that's the last one. So yeah, you got a 50 copy incentive, and then you got this one, which is not a incentive, but it's a Jen Bartel foil variant cover. So day and night. And then this one, DC Ruby number 4 of 7, cover A by Megan Petrick. They didn't show the cover B. Detective Comics 1072, cover A by Evan Cagle. The cover B is your Kelly Jones cardstock variant cover. And then this is your cover C. Mike Perkins. This is meta as all get out, but the bat symbol looks like Grogu's armor plane. Oh, Grogu's gonna grow into that one though. So this is your 25 copy incentive. This is your 50 copy Kelly Jones foil variant cover. Green Arrow number 2, cover A. Here's your cover B by David Nakayama. Here is the cover C. It is so good to see Red Canary still around. And then we got Green Arrow's 25 copy incentive variant cover. Oh. Design variant However, it doesn't appear to be a 50 copy incentive variant for this one, but it does appear to be a character that may be newish. So take note. Oh yeah, there's her name's Troublemaker. Harley Quinn number 30, cover A with your Sweeney Boo variant on the A cover, obviously, but the variant cover by Jenny Frison. Definitely channeling that inner Margot Robbie, I think. David Nakayama on the 25 copy incentive variant. Not too shabby. The 50 copy incentive, however, where's the Harley? Like, I get it, but I don't think this one's going to do all that well. Mad Magazine, of course, as you know, is only available through direct market, so the only way to order it is through your LCS through a Lunar distribution network. The new talent showcase, the Milestone Initiative number 1. It is a one-shot. And they didn't have any other variant covers for that one. Nightwing number 104 with the Bruno Redondo, what I thought was going to be a variant cover artwork because it's a meme swipe, but cover B, and then the cover C is your Jamal Campbell cardstock variant cover. Kind of fire looking, right? 25 copy incentive variant. Sandman Universe Dead Boy Detectives number 6 of 6. The cover B. And then the 25 copy incentive. Static Shadows of Dakota number 4 of 6. The cover B. And then the 25 copy incentive by Clayton Henry. Yeah, man, is it me, or has this series had a fire incentive cover for every issue? But the Koi Pell in issue 1. It's definitely one of the nominees for cover of the year. Okay. Now, I normally don't put trade paperbacks in here because some of them are quite propaganda-ish. But the Teen Titans Beast Boy Loves Raven trade paperback is a connecting variant that connects with Beast Boy trade paperback, Raven trade paperback, and then the Robin trade paperback. All these 4 connected editions. Okay? So these are all in trade paperback format. I think they're like $9.99 or $12.99, so inquire with your LCS on that one. You know, Lord of Brooklyn, I don't know how I feel about Chris Hemsworth being cast to play Optimus Prime in that one. It's kind of like a WTF moment, if you know what I mean. So, Tim Drake, number 9, cover A. And apparently, issue number 7's 25 copy incentive went kind of ham. I don't know why. Neither did my friends, but they were happily being able to find some for you guys. Tim Drake, Robin number 9 with a Yakuna cardstock variant cover. The Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 3 of 6, cover A. And of course, if you noticed, there was no 25 copy incentive for the most recent issue, making it kind of evident sales. But here's your cover A. The cover B, which shows Guy Gardner, obviously punching Robot Man. The 25 copy Alan Qua, however, that looks dope. And then there's this cover D. It's going to be a foil variant. There you go. And that's your final DC book. So we are already into our final publisher of the evening, and if you have not smashed the thumbs up button already, I kindly request that you do so. Alien number 2, cover A. Alien number 2 with a Johnson variant. And then this is the 25 copy incentive from Felipe Masafera. So what they're doing is they've now got that 20th Century Fox Studios logo displayed on the 20th Century Fox properties. I think this is to clearly mark that they are not in the Marvel Universe. Amazing Spider-Man number 26. And here we go. So it's been revealed. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Paul tapping that, and you know, that's how they got kids and stuff. And now Peter's got to deal with somebody else dealing with that, and he's also, of course, out there with Felicia in another book. So you know what? It's deep, like always. But Amazing Spider-Man number 26 has a Bianchi variant. Also has a 25 copy incentive by Pepe Larraz, who is probably one of my favorite Marvel artists at the moment. Lucas Wernick also. Now, Amazing Spider-Man number 26 with the Spider-Verse variant cover. I'm all about that. All about that. The spoiler variant. So, something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen in this book, because that's what they're doing lately. If they're going to do it big, they're going to spoil you on this variant cover inside the book. I'll say this. If what happens in the Timeless book from 2 years ago, where Mary Jane is putting on the spider costume because of her powers that she got, where she becomes Spider-Man, need I say more? There's also going to be a 100 copy incentive by Simone Bianchi. Avengers Beyond number 3 of 5, featuring a return of everybody's favorite, the Black Order. Here is the Todd Nauck Spider-Verse variant cover showing a spider-ized Beyonder. And of course, the Stormbreakers variants are all Guardians of the Galaxy stuff lately, so that's weird. Torrin Clark, Avengers Beyond number 3 variant cover. Torrin, you draw an excellent Porsche 911, my friend. I can identify the actual make and model of the car you drew. That's great. Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain number 4. Here is the Davigo variant. Symbol of Truth number 13. Spidey Hunter, Me Too. Which is the reason why the ASM number 1 from this volume was, I think, like, you know, also on top of the Timeless book that shows her in costume. Plus, hold on. It's actually sitting right next to me, too. Boom. I'm a believer. True believers, everybody. Captain America Symbol of Truth number 13, however, showing the Cold War. Captain America Symbol of Truth number 13, Pete Woods Spider-Verse. Carnage number 13. So, I don't know what's up with this version of Carnage and the version of Carnage that was over in Deadpool. If they're one and the same, two different editors, you know, what do they do? I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite variants of this one so far, just because I thought it was kind of cool back in the day. Like, I kind of wanted that jacket. Oh man, that'd be a cool Venom leather jacket to have, like an actual leather, black leather jacket with a Venom logo on it. Scan variant, however, draws an amazing cover. And then, of course, we got the Torrin Clark connecting variant cover. And you know, the female Electro just does not get a whole lot of love. Carnage, however, getting a 25 copy incentive from Philip Tan. And it's a Miles variant as well on another book. So you might have Miles chasers after this one too. So beware. And is it really being ordered a lot? I mean, is it a popular title? You should check. Before you make up your mind on whether or not you want to order that one, you should probably go and check the Comic-Con totals on the most recent issues and see just what the sales were, if you can. Clobberin' Time, number 3 of 5. Here is the B cover by Panosian. Deadpool number 7. So here we have the Carnage Dragon with Deadpool versus what appears to be, is that Dracula coming back again? Oh man. Peach Momoko Spider-Verse variant. I don't think I'm feeling it. But the Bensu? Okay. Doctor Strange number 3. Alex Ross on the A cover too. I mean, that's obviously fire. The SRR Spider-Verse variant. And then the Casa Grande Stormbreakers variant cover showing a very much homage to an X-Men book. You guys know what X-Men book it is? I believe it's the first time that Wolverine and Magneto meet. Now this, it's on the wrong book, man. I mean, maybe it's not. Nico Minoru from the Runaways, obviously, you know, very much in the magic realm. Look at her. She's wearing a pentagram upside down on her dress. But, yeah. Sister Grimm is what they're calling her now. The Stegman variant. And then the 50 copy incentive Stegman version of that Stegman variant. So you got a lot of stuff going on for Doctor Strange number 3, huh? Spider-Verse, Edge of the Spider-Verse number 2 of 4. Now, it's not the Edge of the Spider-Verse 2 that you were hoping it was, but here's the Casanova's Connecting variant cover. And then here is the 25 copy incentive Qua variant. So, I want to give a shout out to Mighty Mel V, and then a shout out to Darth Evan for pointing out the fact that these guys don't have feathers. Edge of the Spider-Verse number 2 of 4 with the David Yarden variant, and I don't know what is going on here, but wow. Marvel's Voices Pride number 1. The Phil Jimenez variant cover. The Jan Bazaldu variant. The Hercules variant. And then we've got Punisher number 12, which says Punisher No More. The Nico Suan variant. And then I don't know what in the hell this is. This is like the Adam West version of a Punisher crossed over with Spider-Man. Silver Surfer Ghostlight number 4. No more variants for that book. Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis number 5 of 5. The Lashley Frame variant cover. And then here we have the Dark Genesis Connecting variant cover. Followed by the Venom 2099 female. Remember her? A lot of people forgot about her. Here's your 25 copy incentive. So it talks about Venom 2099 and it being the female that first appeared in the Venom 2099 one-shot back in 2018. Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 32. Here's the Darth Maul solo 5th anniversary movie variant. Oh, look, and that's number 5 of 6. I thought there was only 5 of them. I think maybe they might have upped the number to 6. That's wild. Star Wars Dr. Aphra number 32 with the Sprouse Jedi 40th anniversary variant. And then we've got the Emma Lupacino variant cover. Shakti? What? No way. Star Wars Santa Staros number 4. The Lupacino variant cover. And then the Lando Solo 5th anniversary variant. Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 3 of 5. The Philip Tan variant cover. And then a 25 copy incentive. Warlock Rebirth #1 going back for a second printing, but you know what? They missed out on an opportunity to take advantage of the first appearance that happened inside the book of the female version of Eve. So here's the Ron Lim variant cover though, showing Adam Warlock and all goodness. X-23 Deadly Regenesis #3 of 5, showing Kimura's plan. And then the Perel variant cover. This is giving me vibes of that Wolverines #3. All right, everybody. You hung out, you got the goods. Hopefully you know what you need to get in there and get ordered. So this way you don't experience the FOMO word that you see being thrown around by, I don't know, a lot of people who have no clue what it actually means. The first on Monday's order is not the person who has a fear of missing out. But sometimes you have to remember that Sundays are when the Lunar distribution orders close. So this is the reason why I do this show. Get your orders in. Don't overpay for the books. Don't let the secondary market take you for a ride. And make sure you don't miss out on the stuff that you like. And of course, if you see something here with an opportunity that you're thinking, you're getting that gut feeling that you think is going to be a hot book, and you think you want to order it, that's speculation. And especially if you're ordering more than one copy, or if you're going to try to, maybe get 5 copies or maybe 10 copies of a book. Look, just make sure that you're applying what's called the net zero process, where whatever you spend, make sure you have at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 copies left over after you have sold off the remaining and paid for everything. That's how you do it right. That's called collecting, everybody. So I want to thank you all for joining us here on the show. That is the most hated on, even though it never gets hated on. The secret variant. For my lovers, for my haters, for whatever reason, I'm asking you all to subscribe so this way you don't miss the next episode. And of course, Drunken Chat's coming on later. Don't miss us over there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all same bat time, same bat channel, right back here next week. Most likely. And if that changes, you'll know because you'll be subscribed and you'll get the notification for when we're going live. Because look, there was, like I said, there was a bike ride tonight that I'm skipping out on to hang out with you guys here. There's a bike ride next week as well. I might not skip out on. Just throwing it out there. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for joining us here this evening. See you on the boards, on the radar, and of course on Drunken Chat.